Free, 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 free. Welcome back to Hematitehomestead. Today we are going to set us up a new breeding area. So let's see how we're going to do that. Alright, so you remember the front gate from the new front gate project that we did back last summer, and we're going to take advantage of this area. We got a lot more green grass in here that we can put a pair in to breed. And doing this on the cheap, trying to spend no money on this at all, I decided I'm going to use pallet fence from this post. And we're going to come right through here, and we're going to stop short of the electrical pole. I measured it out. It's going to take me about 8 pallets to get to this point up here, and let's go see how we're going to build those. Alright, this is our farrowing barn. We haven't really taken a look in this. We farrowed in here twice, and we'll take a closer look at it. We're going to farrow again in about 2 or 3 weeks, I think. So this fence that we got right here, this is exactly what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to put a nice arch on it to make it look pretty. I'm going to use the 68 by 68 pallets that we have readily available most of the time. Going to do a little bit different here. These got posts that we concreted in the ground, and each pallet piece is screwed to those posts, but I want to make this one up here temporary. We're not planning on keeping it there permanently, so I'm going to try and make like a barricade. I'm going to put some bracing on the bottom. I'm going to cut all of them. I'm going to put some bracing on the bottom of them, and hopefully they'll stand up on their own. Alright, these are the pallets we're going to use. I got some relatively new ones over there on the trailer, but I decided to use these older ones that we've had stacked up over here for a while. And what I'm going to do here, you see this 3/4 pecs I got here. I'm going to measure this middle section here, where it's directly in the middle or close to the middle. I want to get them, want to be able to get 2 pieces out of each pallet, and then we'll start here on the edge, and I'll mark the middle up there, and we'll draw the arc line, and we'll just cut the arc out of it. Cut the bottom straps off completely, and then we'll put a 2x4 here on the end, and a couple going this way, and hopefully it'll stand itself up just like a temporary barricade. But I'm also going to connect each one to each other, and I think that'll make it even sturdier and keep them from being able to knock it over. Then when we get up there and start, we will actually attach it to that fence post up there, and that should help out too. So let's get started. Alright, I'm going to go out in the middle, and I'm going to measure this. This is roughly 12 inches, and I don't have to be exact. We'll cut one side, it'll be about 6 inches, and the other side I'll just go to the top of the arc, and they'll be close enough to where it'll look decent. So I'm going to get this measured and marked, and Kelly's over here making a fence repair in the girl pasture, and she's going to come up here and give us a hand. Alright, I got that one marked. I'm going to cut my arc. It's a little bit off from center, but that's okay. We're not building a watch. We're just trying to keep a couple coonies in a breeding pasture. There's what that'll look like. And we got to do this 3 more times to get 8 of these. So we're going to knock that out. And it's not perfect, but we're not building a watch. Alright, that is 8 of those. That'll get us almost all the way to the telephone pole. And next thing I do is I'm going to cut some 2x4s and put them on sides to give us something sturdy to connect each one of them to. Alright, we got all the sides put on all the panels. Well, the front panels anyway. I got to make a few more to go this direction when we get up there. And I decided I was going to use 2x4s on the bottom for the feet. And I decided to use some of these 2x6s left over from the Hay Y'all project. And I cut most of them 32 inches, and I had a little piece left over that was around 20 some inches, and instead of wasting it, we're going to mix those in too. So I'm going to screw those to the bottom and make a temporary barricade kind of thing. So let's see how that goes. All right, there it is. I think that's going to work perfect. So I'm going to bang out the rest of these and we'll go put them up. All right, I'm pretty happy how that's going so far. With the feet on them, we can't fit them all on the tractor, so we got half of them banged out. She's going to drop those off, and I'm going to finish up the rest, and we'll go up here and stand them up. So we got them all built. Well, the 8, they're going along the driveway anyway. And we'll go down here and see how they work out. Okay, it looks like it's going to work out just like I wanted to. I'm going to take, let's see, I got 2-inch screws here somewhere. These 2-inch structural screws, and I'm just going to tack each one of these together. Probably just use one screw on each one. 2 in the end down there. Y'all better cut that out over. So let's go do it. Alright, there's that portion of that done. And this will be as long as it is. I don't want them around the electrical pole. So we'll go over here and get their house and dump it right in here. And then put another row here with gates. Chicken's been laying in there every day or so. Every other day, roughly. I hate to take that away from them because it's a nice safe place for them to lay eggs that we know we can find them. They're pretty consistent. So I took all the hay out of it, well, it's straw actually, and I'll get her to put the tractor over top the fence here, and I'll try and scoot it on there. They'll have to find somewhere else to lay eggs, which kind of stinks for us because now we'll have to do an Easter egg hunt to find them again. But that's what they do. We find where they lay and then they start laying somewhere else. All right, we got the house in there, and supposed to get some snow in the morning, believe it or not. It's probably some 60 degrees, comfortable today, but it's supposed to get a couple inches of snow in the morning, which will be gone in the afternoon because it's going to get back up to 60 again tomorrow evening. So I'm going to leave the winterization cover on that for now. We'll pack some straw in it, and the thing we got to do now is goes in the front. Initially I wasn't going to put a gate on it. I said, oh, it's low enough we can just step over, but then I remembered, hey, we got to get a pair of coonies in here somehow, so it's going to require a gate. Kelly mentioned that we got the 2 gates over in the boar pasture that we don't use anymore, so we're going to go over there and rob one of those and figure out how to put it here.
Alright, the only thing left to do is to get a pair of pigs in here. And we already got little Hampton here. We walked him over from the boy pasture. We're going to go over here and get Coco. Man, he starts smelling like Oliver. Smell him? Alright, we did it. Camera was set up wrong, didn't get to see Coco in here. Yeah, chased her around a little bit. So there's little Hamp and Coco. Coco, Jenny Gilt, trying to exit the gilt ranks and get into the sow ranks. And little Hamp over there is a Ru Boar. So all they gotta do now is make some babies. We think she might be in her first day, so she's got a couple days for standing heat to go yet. So we'll keep an eye on them. Alright, that is it for this video. You watched us build a little pen area here. Put up some pallet fence. Used the whole project was done with stuff that we had on hand already. We didn't buy anything for this. And didn't even buy anything, any of this at any point in time. All this was given. Well, we got Coco and Hampton in there. And we think she's a couple more days before she's in standing heat. He's chasing her around a little bit. This will be Ru and Jenny piglets if they get the job done here. We are pretty sure Punky is pregnant. Even though we had the 2 failed pregnancy strips, she's starting to show a little bit. And we're expecting that second weekend in April. Those will be Boris Aria Giana. So if you like what we're doing here, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.